producer Jun Furuutani of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero keeps on doing interviews and keeps on giving us more information. So let's talk a little bit about that today. The thing I want to cover most is a lot of people are using scare tactics for microtransactions in this game based off of this interview. So we're going to watch the interview and then I'm going to go over my thoughts on the interview directly after. So sit back and enjoy while we're watching that.
One of the things people loved about the old Budokai games is that you would unlock characters as you go. Instead of starting off with a whole roster, you'd unlock them by playing the story mode. How does that work in Sparking Zero?
彼もとても喜んでて、もう何度もプレイしたんですけど、
そうですね、このエピソードバトルという原作のシチュエーションに沿ったバトルを楽しめるボードもあったりするんですけれども、そちらもですし、カスタムバトルという自分でオリジナルのシチュエーションを作れるモードもあったりするんですけれども、そういったいろんなモードをプレイしていただくことでどんどんとゲーム内でプレイできるキャラクターが解放される要素というのはあります。ただ一方で特定のモードをたくさん遊びたいというお客様もいらっしゃると思うので、ゲーム内で共通している通貨のゼニーというものがあるんですけれども、そちらを貯めてショップで開放していくっていう仕組みも合わせて設けているので、そういった形でそのキャラクターを開放して好きなキャラクターをどんどん遊んでいきやすいような形で遊びやすいような形にはさせていただいています。
Is Super Shenron a factor in it? I believe I saw a pre-order bonus that said one of them you can use Super Shenron. Does that unlock characters as well?
スーパーシェンロン対戦するキャラクターとしてってことですかね。いやスーパーシェンロンそうですね、キャラクターに関しては基本的に情報はお出しはできないんですけれども、ただスーパーシェンロンはゲームの中でドラゴンボールを集めて呼び出して、アイテムを入手したりだとか、そのキャラクターの一部のアンロックに使ったりだとかっていうそういう用途で呼び出すことができるような、ドラゴンボールらしい演出の一個となっています。
Alright, so for sake of time, I have edited and cut that down, but basically what a lot of people are saying is that like him saying that something like Zenny is going to be available in the game to purchase characters from the shop for those who don't want to actually play through all the modes of episode and like custom battle and stuff like that is not completely out of the realm of possibility from previous games. This is not co-equal to you can spend outside money for in-game currency. We have no evidence of that yet, so saying anything like that is kind of bonkers. For what we know thus far, we know that like you can unlock characters through episode mode, which is the story mode, using Super Shenron, which is the Dragon Balls, and also while utilizing other things such as the custom battle mode and bonus battle, stuff like that. How we exactly unlock those characters yet is yet to be determined, but probably similar to most other games where you just do that portion of the story, complete an objective, and you get that character. Now, this is definitely the same thing as we've done before, and using Zenny to purchase characters is also not unheard of in the industry from what we've been playing in the games in the past. A lot of characters you don't unlock through story mode. There's characters that you unlock through World Tournament, multiple playthroughs, different versions of it. There are the wishes that you make to Shenron to get certain characters. Then that also affects stages and stuff like that too. And then there's also the shop where like you can go and purchase characters after you've completed a certain story. That character unlocks in that actual shop and you can purchase it that way. We've seen this in a lot of Dragon Ball games in the past. And it comes to the point where like if you beat that whole saga, then those characters are available for you to purchase. You go in there and you purchase them. Sometimes it's not characters. Sometimes it's not just characters, it's also could be costumes and things like that. Now we do know that a lot of that stuff is returning. We are going to be missing a few modes, which doesn't really matter, but to unlock characters basically is the same way we've done before. So all this fear-mongering of people saying pay to win or something like that is yet to be substantiated, and I don't really see any evidence of it looking like that in the first place, so I think we can just calm down on that. Unless they announce some kind of microtransaction, which I don't know what that would possibly be at this point. Like a lot of other games, like yeah, you can easily do it, and it is Bandai Namco, so I'm not saying trust them wholeheartedly, but what I am saying is that what we have to do is just take what evidence we have and apply it to what we know, right? We know that a lot of previous Dragon Ball games, you used Zenny to purchase characters and costumes via a shop, whether it be like Baba's shop or whether it be some kind of store that's in-game using in-game currency. And they also just said that the only reason why that is there is that you can unlock characters the regular way, but for those that don't want to play through story mode because maybe they're just online players or they've seen story mode a million times, you can do the other modes to build up Zenny to then take the Zenny and go purchase those characters in the store. This doesn't mean that you're using a credit card or like any outside game currency in order to build up this currency. You do it in game. And this doesn't necessarily mean that it can be a grind, because those of us who know this in the past, like to unlock that kind of stuff, we play through World Tournament mode because you get a lot of money from World Tournament mode, and that's basically the way that you do things. You can also unlock characters via World Tournament, so we're not exactly sure which characters are what characters, or Super Shenron, how you go about doing that. But we're like a month away, so we're gonna find out soon. I'm still excited for the game. I just think that when we have the information available to us, that we've just seen directly in direct quotes, and of course developers can lie, of course producers can lie, of course they can mislead us, like what happened with Tekken, where we actually start playing the game and then a month later they announce a battle pass. All that stuff is very possible, but what I'm saying, from the data that we have right now, we can't really jump to those conclusions. And that's the only thing that I'm saying. So I think that everyone can just take a little bit of a step back and relax, because unless we get some kind of, official announcement that there's going to be microtransactions in the game for, I don't know what they would be for, but unless you can super customize your characters and whatnot, but I don't think you can in this. I think it's pretty much just costumes and whatnot. Then we're just gonna play the game. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you throughout the week for more videos and more content. Please subscribe if you like the videos. And as I always say, guys, I love it. Thank you.
And thank you.
Ivy Valentine subscribes to Mark Yoon. So should you. Enjoy your treat!
Bye.